Welcome everyone to the Best Damn Podcast. Here is your daily collective tarot reading for Thursday, July the 11th, 2024. We start off first with the overall energy of the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is all about basically being the observer. This is like my spy card or my spy energy. This could be other people that are like watching your social media. Just kind of like checking up on you, seeing what you're into, seeing what you're doing these days. Or this could be you yourself, like watching a situation, trying to see how it unfolds, or, trying to see, how something is going to play out. Now, we look in the challenge position, we do see our Virgo card, which is the Hermit. So I feel like, right now the challenge is to have deep introspection. The Hermit is all about going within. If you look at the lantern that he's holding here, what's actually illuminating this lantern is the star of Aquarius, right? So this is all about tapping into our consciousness, expanding our consciousness, going within ourselves, looking at our own shadow, and finding the answers within ourselves. And I feel like you're going to find the answers within, especially if you're trying to see how a situation is going to play out. I feel like more of the answers lie within you than they are as far as observing on the outer or the external. We look in the immediate past and we do have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about taking some sort of action to put things into alignment. You see here how he's got the wands or the staffs, and they're all in a row. This is kind of akin to trying to make sure all of your ducks are in a row. It's like trying to make sure things are all lined up, trying to straighten out a situation that, may or may not at one point in time, have been in disarray, or, it wasn't balanced, or, it was even what you would call chaotic. And if we look into the immediate future here, we have the Devil card. This is Capricorn energy. And this could mean a couple of things. For some of you, this is going to mean that you are dealing with somebody who does in fact have addictions. It could be, and it's any type of indulgent type of energy. So it's alcohol addiction, drug addiction, sex addiction. But for most of you, I intuitively feel like this is going to be like a toxic energy or codependent energy. And for some of you, it will be just being really passionately tied to somebody, It's maybe that's why you're needing to kind of tap in, look into your own energy here instead of trying to be suspect about a situation, right? That you're trying to put into alignment. You need to, see that maybe it's within you there is this codependent or toxic energy and it's not on the outside. We do see in the focus is the Ace of Wands, and anytime we have aces, this is about beginnings or the potential for beginnings, and this is the big dick energy card. So this is about a passionate new beginning. I feel like that is your focus, right? It's you're trying to right some sort of wrong, or you're trying to get something, to manifest or get something to work out for you, and a new start, a fresh start, a passionate start, especially when it comes to your love life. And if we look on the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So it's there was some sort of illusion or confusion, or, you being up in your head, or your person being in their head. And that's what the Nine of Swords is about, is snapping out of a nightmare, snapping out of an illusion, right? Seeing things clearly. And it's I feel like this is why your challenge is the introspection. Maybe it was you trapping you, into, this toxic energy, or maybe you holding you back within this connection. A lot of times we tend to project ourselves onto other people. I know I'm guilty of it, and, we all are. It's just whether or not we're aware of it. And what we don't see coming is the Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Cups, this can be sort of a wishy-washy energy. It's the Knight is kind of he's coming in, he's bringing his cup of love, but he can go just as fast as he comes in. So it's perhaps this is this could be you or this could be someone else. Where there's like a lack of commitment or like a lack of longevity. And this could be something that you're healing too. This could be what this devil energy is all about. It's like maybe like one day you're all in, the next day you're undecided, or the same with your person. One day they're all in, the next day they're undecided. And that's why we see over here the Knight of Swords. So like, I do feel like, you have somebody coming in towards you, very passionately. The Knight of Swords can also represent conflict. So, it could be some sort of conflict between you and your person that actually, creates this devil energy. Or this devil energy is creating this conflict where somebody is like not acting in the most healthiest way, and it's kind of like creating conflict in the relationship and causing the other person to kind of want to come and go, right? Or this could just be you have somebody passionately rushing towards you. If you see here, like, this knight is actually coming towards the center of the reading, right? So anytime I see this card, I kind of think of like somebody like rushing in, like, a knight in shining armor. And you know what? They could be in this devil energy as well, be very, very passionate for you, see you as extremely attractive, be very carnally minded for you, lots of sex, lots of, lust, lots of all of those things. Because you do see with the devil card, there are two people, and they're bound together, right? They're chained together. And they're chained together, through their physical passions, through their attraction for each other. And they can be chained together for other reasons too, through toxic attachment, codependency, right? Only you're going to know for your life. Keep in mind, it is a general reading. Now, we do have in the advice the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing oneself or nurturing a situation. You see here, she's got the one pentacle on her lap. So, if you are dealing with multiple energies, I would say like the advice for you would be to deal with one energy, right? Nurture that one energy. Put your time, your energy, your essence, your effort into that one, and, heal a situation, right? Stay steady, and consistent. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles is about. She's about stability. She's incredibly grounded. She's nurturing. She's committed, right? And for those of you that are dealing with somebody that's kind of like in and out, it's saying to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, love yourself, make sure that you're good, and focus on the things that you can control. We do have in the hopes and fears the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, this is about winning at all cost, and it can also be like a need to go about something in a different way. You see the guy, he's like stole the swords from the other dudes. So this is like, beating somebody in a different way. Maybe it's like killing them with kindness. Maybe it's manipulation. Maybe it's deception, right? You could be in that energy. Someone you're dealing with could be in that energy. Or this could be somebody that is being deceptive. Somebody that's lying. Somebody that's not being honest. And they're trying to attain something by any means necessary, basically. So it's like, I feel like this is your fear, you're deep down, you're like afraid that someone is trying to like pull one over on you. They're trying to manipulate you or get a specific outcome with you, and that's why this is in the hopes and fears. But I wouldn't worry too much, because in the outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So if things have been going sideways or things have not been going as smoothly as you would like, I do feel like things are about to turn around. This is like the universe or the divine also telling you to release control, right? You got to allow the wheel to turn. Things are shifting for you, whether it be financially or within your love life. It is clarified by the Sun card, which is the absolute most positive card in the tarot. So it's like, whatever the answer is, whatever question you have, like the answer is yes, right? So it's like, will this relationship work out? Yes. Will this job work out? Yes, right? Like each one of you are going to have a different situation or scenario. But we do know with the Sun card, things are going to be illuminated for you. Things are going to have like way more clarity. This is about being positive, abundant, happy. And it's like, that's what the Wheel of Fortune is bringing you. You know, it's bringing in this Sun energy. And if we look at the Oracle cards, you know, we see here, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel like there, you know, maybe that's what's got you watching. Maybe that's what's got you kind of being in and out. Maybe that's what's created conflict, and that's why you're trying to get things into alignment, because there's been things in the past, you know, and it's like, you know, you need to learn from those lessons and release. And then we have separation. The time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And like I said, you know, with that Knight of Cups, that's an in and out energy. So, you know, this could be you deciding to, you know, walk away as well. And like, you need to forgive yourself for making poor choices in partners, or, you know, jumping into relationships you have no business being in, or, you know, whatever the, you know, the situation is. Each one of you, it will be different. Or this could be you reuniting with somebody after, you know, some time of separation, you know. And some of you may just need to just take a step back and analyze the situation because of this toxic energy, because of the in and out energy, right? Which has created this conflict. We have the intuitive, the affirmation. I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. So I feel like, once again, this confirms the Hermit card. You know, it's all about your intuition, introspection. It's like trusting your intuition. If something feels off, it is off for a reason, right? The energy doesn't lie. People do. You know, and it's like, but if you have hope for something, or you feel like something will ultimately work out, you know, I feel like it goes for that as well. It's like, you know, trust your intuition. You know, you're being guided in a specific direction for a reason. And if you're being guided away or towards a situation, trust that. Finally, in the Dreamscape Tarot, we have the Prophet. This is once again an intuition card. We have a lot about trusting our intuition and inner guidance in this reading. You know, the Prophet, for some of you guys, you could be like where you called a situation where you like, you were like, I know that it's going to happen this way, or you know, it's like, you know, seeing somebody's true colors, or just knowing, you know, seeing a situation for what it really is. And then, you know, and that can be good or bad. You know, that can be like, I know we're going to ultimately be together, or ultimately, you know, you're going to cheat, or whatever it is. Like, we all have these intuitive feelings or inklings when it comes to situations. And it's like, I feel like you're going to be proven right on one of those. And for others of you, this is asking you just to trust your intuition and stay in your own power, you know. Follow your gut. Some of you guys could be having a lot of prominent dreams at this time. You know, so it's like, trust your dreams, trust your intuition, you know, and trust the signs. You know, don't ignore the things that are happening, and don't ignore, you know, actions. You know, actions speak much louder than words. And I feel like that's why you're in this energy of the Observer. You know, I do feel like this is an interesting reading. I will be back tomorrow for the weekend read. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, text 513-393-2396 or email therealbestdampodcast@gmail.com. You can donate, PayPal, Cash App, Facebook Messenger, or Patreon.com, Best Damn Podcast Official. Follow me Instagram, Facebook, Best Damn Podcast, Twitter, The Real Best Damn, YouTube, Best Damn Podcast Official, and TikTok, The Best Damn Podcast. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Y'all have an awesome day. Peace.